Man sees elderly couple struggling, so he secretly pays off their mortgage. But before we dive into the full story, let me know where you're watching from and what time it is now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You see that small yellow house down the street? That's where John and Mary live. They have no idea I'm out here, and they definitely don't know who I am. But I've learned a little bit about them. I know they've lived in that house for almost 50 years. It's where they raised their kids, celebrated birthdays, and faced every single one of life's storms together. And I also learned that after a lifetime of hard work, of being the kindest folks on the block, they're still paying a mortgage. That weight is still there every single month. I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I can help. See, a long time ago when I had nothing, a complete stranger gave me a chance. It was an act of kindness so huge it changed my entire life. That person didn't ask for anything in return, just that if I was ever able to, I'd pay it forward to someone else who deserved it. Today's that day. John and Mary are about to make their very last mortgage payment. Their home is finally going to be all theirs. Let's go tell them. A lifetime in one place. For 48 years, that house has been their whole world. You can practically see the history in the fading paint on the porch swing and the little dip in the steps from decades of footsteps. It's seen first days of school and holiday dinners where they had to scramble for extra chairs. From what folks around here say, John worked at the local mill until it shut down, then took whatever jobs he could to keep them going. Mary was a school crossing guard for over 30 years, keeping generations of kids safe. They're the very definition of good people, the kind who quietly make a community what it is, never asking for a spotlight. But that quiet life hasn't been easy. For every one of those 48 years, the stress of that mortgage payment has been a constant shadow in the background of all the happy memories. It's a heavy burden to carry, especially into your 80s, and it's a weight that's about to be lifted forever. The knock on the door. Alex. Hello, are you John? John, yes. Can I help you? Alex. My name is Alex. I know this is a bit strange, but I was hoping I could speak with you and your wife for just a moment. I promise I won't take up much of your time. Mary. Is everything all right, dear? Alex. Everything is more than all right, I promise. Ma'am, my name is Alex. I've heard such wonderful things about you both from your neighbors. Your story, it really moved me. And I have something for you. Alex holds out a crisp, official-looking envelope. John looks at Alex, then at the envelope, totally confused. He takes it. Alex, it's not something you ordered. It's something you've earned. Please, open it. You might want to sit down first. They share a worried look and move to a small bench on the porch. John's hands are trembling a little as he tries to open the envelope. Mary puts a steadying hand on his arm. He finally gets it open and pulls out a single heavy sheet of paper. It's an official bank letter. He puts on his reading glasses. John and reading slowly. Dear John and Mary, it's from the bank. What is this all about? Mary just read it, John. What does it say? John, his voice dropping to a whisper. This letter serves as official confirmation that as of today's date, the remaining mortgage balance on your property has been paid in full. He stops. The words just hang there in the air. He reads the sentence again to himself, his lips moving silently. He looks up at Alex, his eyes wide with disbelief. John, this can't be right. It's a mistake, or some kind of scam. We still have years left on it. Mary, what is it, John? Paid in full. What does that mean? She takes the letter from his shaking hands. Her eyes fly across the page. She sees the bank letterhead. She reads the sentence. Her hand shoots to her mouth, and a quiet gasp escapes as her eyes fill with tears. She looks from the paper to Alex, then back to her husband. Mary, her voice breaks. Look, it's real. It says paid in full. John, no. How is that possible? Alex, it's real, John. It's done. You don't owe another dime. This house is yours. John just stares, shaking his head slowly. The reality is too big to grasp. He looks at his wife, who is now crying silently, tears streaming down her face with a look of pure relief that seems to wash away decades of worry. John's own composure finally breaks. His eyes glisten, and he sinks onto the bench, burying his face in his hands as his shoulders begin to shake. Mary was worse to John. The worry is over. A legacy of kindness. They sit like that for a long moment. Alex stands back, giving them the space. Finally, John looks up, his face wet with tears. John, but why? Why us? We don't even know you. Alex, that's where you're wrong, John. You've done everything to deserve this. I heard how you helped your neighbor with his roof last summer, even when your own back was giving you trouble. I heard how you, Mary, still knit blankets for the local shelter. You've spent your lives building a home and being good to people, probably thinking no one was paying attention. But they were. Mary wiping her eyes, but a gift like this, it's too much, we can't possibly accept it. Alex, you don't have to, it's already done, and it's not really from me. It's a debt being paid forward. A long, long time ago, I was a young guy with a family, and I was down on my luck, about to lose everything. A stranger, a man I never saw again, stepped in and helped me up. He didn't want money, he just made me promise that one day I'd do the same for someone else. For years I've been looking for the right people, people who are good without needing a thank you. That's you. The couple just listens, captivated. The story seems to ground the moment, giving sense to something that felt impossible. Someone did that for you. Alex, he did, and it changed everything for me. It gave me peace of mind. It gave me a chance. All I'm doing today is passing that peace on to you too. You never have to worry about this again. This house, the memories, the future, it's all yours, free and clear. That weight you've been carrying, you can finally set it down. Mary gets up, walks over and wraps Alex in a tight hug. Mary's sobbing softly, softly, softly. Thank you, God bless you, thank you. John getting to his feet, extending a shaky hand. I don't have the words, thank you, you've given us our lives back. Conclusion, as I walked away from that little yellow house, I glanced back and saw them through the front window. John and Mary were sitting at their kitchen table, just holding hands and looking at that letter. The tears were gone, replaced by these incredible smiles of pure relief. For them, the weight is gone. That house isn't a debt anymore. It's their sanctuary, completely and truly. Kindness is like a ripple in the water. The stranger who helped me all those years ago started something he never got to see the end of. Today, that ripple reached John and Mary. It just goes to show we all have the power to lift a burden for someone else, maybe one they thought they'd carry forever. If this story moved you, please share it. You never know who you might inspire to start a new ripple of their own.